Hey, what's up, guys and gals? How are you? Rick9G here, and I want to do something different in this episode. I'm really excited for Farming Simulator 17. I just can't wait. I literally would love to play a pre-alpha. I would love to just see how the game is and how it's going to work. And so what I was just thinking the other day was, what are the things that are going to come out on it? Like, what should this game have? And I've heard people, I've looked on forums, I've seen comments and different things. People want things like tracks, so that the tractors leave tracks behind uh, the machinery and the tractors and the trailers. I think that would be pretty awesome. But then that it digs deeper into the mud kind of thing, so there's that type of physics. I think that would be pretty cool. I've heard many different things. I've heard that people want us to, have the tractors break down, many different things. But what I wanted to do, my forehead's shiny, is just, let me tweak it. Okay, brother. What would I really want? Well, I made a list and I want to kind of share it with you guys. I want you to tell me what you think, all right? Now, then again, we are all different and we're all like different things, but this is the stuff that I would like. I would love for you down below in the comments to tell me, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I would love to hear and start a dialogue on this. Okay, so here are the things that matter to me. Here's what I would love to see in the game. In terms of mechanics, I don't have many complaints. I know the game could be more realistic. The mirrors, so that you could see on either side and your tractors and so on. Those are little things to me. I want big things to be added. I want things like digging. I want to be able to dig into the dirt pretty much anywhere. I know that would overhaul the whole physics engine, I am sure, but that's kind of what I want. I would love to be able to kind of mess with the whole world. I love that feeling of that Minecraft feel. That would be awesome. And so into that would go mining. So think about that. That's why I love big ideas. If you tweak like the mirrors, if you tweak the tracks, that's great. Those are great little things, but they're small things. And so if you just make the whole playfield like any dirt diggable, think about that. That would mean more machinery. That would mean huge mine diggers. That would mean lots of things like stone and gold and deposits and ore and all these things. I would love that. I know there are mods for this, but I would love Giants to implement it. I would love to see what they can do. Alright, I would also like to see the production aspect. So we get crops, but it basically stops there. So we had logging implemented in 15. Now in 17, I would love to see production. Again, mods have done this, but I would really love to see things like beer. Think about that. There is a mod, but imagine you would be able to get the barley and the wheat and make beer, and make other types of drinks, ale and things like that. That would be awesome. Ale, by the way. From wood, getting lumber. I have things written down. That's why I'm looking down. Milk. We have milk, but we don't have cheese. Wouldn't that be cool if there's like a building and you can go in there and, turn on some of the machines? I mean, that's farming. Like, I know that's more production, but is there a game where we can do all this? No. And they don't have to implement this all at once. It could be DLC. I don't mind. I would pay for that. Again, think about it. If they put soy in the game, I have a list of crops. They could do tofu. Think about that. They could add soy. Soy is a major crop in the United States and around the world. We have pigs. Why not bacon? You see where I'm going? Expanding just one little thing, a building where, like a slaughterhouse. That would be awesome. All right, crops. These are things that just came to mind, but I would love strawberries. I would love to add fruits in this so you can actually have a picker that picks out red, gorgeous strawberries. Peas. What do you think about that? Little peas, little pea pods, pea stalks, or bean stalks, rice. I mean, all these are things that I know they could be textured, and they could add a few different types of machinery just to make it easier to pick those things. Beans. All the different types of beans there are. Sunflowers, we know pretty much are in the game. If you have not seen my video on the announcement when they did announce 17, go ahead and take a look at that. Go browse for that. I will try to have a link in the description. But if not, go ahead and look. It's a few episodes down. I just talked about how sunflower pretty much be in the game. Cotton. Think about it. Cotton would be amazing in the game. where you could, you could see it. You could see the stalks and a little thing of cotton, and you use like a kind of a old cotton gin. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Sugar. I said soy for tofu, right? Bananas, oranges, peppers. Think about banana trees, right? Think about orange trees. Think about apple trees. Okay, animals. So we have chickens, we have pigs, and we have milk. Milk. Yes, look at that animal. Milk. No, chickens, sheep, and cows. Okay, why was that so hard? Chicken, sheep, cow. And we do have wool that comes from sheep. I love it. I'm happy about that. I wish you could do a little more with wool. I'm not so sure what yet. I wish the egg production was refined a little bit. I love milk. Leave milk alone. I think it's great. Think about it. Think about a pet dog that kind of follows you around, kind of like dog meat in Fallout 4 or in Metal Gear, things like that. Think about turkeys, wild turkeys that you can farm turkeys and have kind of a slaughterhouse. That would be awesome. Pigs. We don't have pigs. Why don't we have pigs? Slaughterhouse again. Or the manure. You can add the manure from the cows, give it to the pigs, and the pigs don't really eat it, but they kind of use it kind of like straw. You know what I mean? I think that would be awesome. That's not really hard to implement. It's, they add pigs, and then they just add that manure thing, because that manure just kind of sits there unless you use it for greenhouses. Because I don't really use manure in my fields. I would love to scoop it up and like give it to the pigs. That would be awesome. I said egg collection. I would like it a little different. I would like to be able to like put it in the cartons or have like a little factory with a conveyor belt of eggs. Something like that would be awesome. Some little mini game maybe where you could shear the sheep, or you have something in shearing of the sheep. Kind of like you give them food. You kind of shear the sheep, and then it's time to, but you get more yield or you get more money out of it. That would be awesome. Also, a cherry picker. Think about that. You have a cherry tree and then a cherry picker coming up, and then you can grab or use a machine to kind of cut stalks and to be able. Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing. Well, of course, getting to the end, guys. Grapes. I would love grapes. The vine. Making wine. Oh, imagine making wine and then having like a wine press. Maybe spinning it around those old Italian wine presses. That would be so cool. And I mentioned some of the crops, so I won't go into that. But one more thing that I think would be awesome, and I'm sure someone has come up with the idea. I didn't copy them; it came from me, but we might coincide. Crop duster. Think about this. There are mods with planes, but think about implementing into the game a crop duster where you could fly it. Think Just Cause 3, if you play that, how the helicopter mechanic and the plane mechanic is not that difficult, where you could take off from a little airport or a little airfield, dirt airfield. Maybe you could buy the land, as you get more money, and then get that crop duster and just go over your fields and vroom, 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 3-4 passes, and you get huge fields done. I think that would be awesome. It could even be like one where it flies itself. You get a top-down view, and then you can see what is being crop dusted, or something where it's like an autopilot, and you select the field and just fly around the field, and the idea is that you crop dust it. It's a quick way, but it would cost more money. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Tell me what you guys think. Those are my ideas for now. I would love 17 to have anything like that. Again, my ideas are big, to keep the gameplay as it is, keep the core gameplay, but just add more, add big stuff that later you can add DLC, that later they can implement upgrades in future games. But I think 17 needs to step it up a notch. 15 was a really nice upgrade, kind of a polishing of 13, but I really want 17 to hit it out of the park. Again, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, share it with your family and friends, and let me know, what do you think? Do you agree with these things? Do you want something else? Hopefully Giants listens to us. It's probably too late right now, but hey, it's great to speculate. I will see you guys and gals very soon, and don't forget, be hopeful.